Are there any moments that really stand out where you say, this is a soul that I remember and wonder what happened?
Yeah.
Tell me one.
No, I know one too. I'll cry. There are so many. There's a kid. My first trip, I met a kid at a transit center who had a gunshot wound, and he was. They just somehow they decided that he wasn't an emergency because there were so few hospital facilities that he was just put back in the camp, and he was just like he was about, oh my God, 10 or 11.
This is Africa?
This is Africa, yeah, and in Sierra Leone, and he just I can't explain it. He was a healthy kid. About a year before that, he'd gotten shot, and then he started to lose the ability to move his legs, and so he was moving them with his hands. And but it was just that everybody would come running to see what they could do, and everybody was talking about this new kid that had arrived in the transit center and what to do, and I don't want to talk about it. And I asked what would have happened to him, or what's happened to him, or what could be done, and found out that they said he was probably just going to die because of the reality of how many people were in that situation. And it was my first experience, and I thought, well, we should fly him out of here, we should do something, we should get him hospital care, and you know, realizing that this is one kid in thousands, and you can't do that, really. It doesn't work that way. So he would die, and he was alone, and he was really scared, and he was just a kid.
You believe, did you hear anything more about him?
No, he died.
When you hear something like that, when you see something like that, do you feel very small against the enormity of the problem?
Yeah, maybe, but no, at the same time, I think it makes you realize the importance of every single individual. And so, yes, it is an enormous problem, but it is true when they say if one person lives, how much each individual counts. So,
and if no one takes it on,
if it's 20 million people and one kid lives or one family makes it, then you know, every individual does count. So that's what that makes me think. That makes me think that there's one kid like him maybe I'll meet, and because I had that experience, maybe that next kid I'll know what to do and I'll be prepared, or I'll put that much more effort into helping out that next kid because